Welcome to Shorty SuperCoach. What is going on, guys? Reviewing the round. It's Sunday. I'll tell you what, I'm Shorty's a bit sleep deprived. I'll get into that in a moment. But, I'll take a look at my side. Not really sure. I didn't see a lot of footy. Shorty had a wedding over the weekend in Ballarat. Motherfucker, it was cold. Holy shit. I mean, it was cold everywhere, but Ballarat, it brought me back, mate, to the days when I was living there. It just has an extra vibe about it in terms of being icy cool. Crazy stuff. But, yeah, I've got no gut feel as to how I went. Definitely had a few rookie players that scored poorly and definitely had a few guns that went well. But in between that, I'm not too sure. So I'm optimistic, but probably sensing a slight drop. But we'll find out in a moment. But, yeah, wedding. Bit of fun. Went to Ballarat. It was a friend's wedding. Well, no, both of them quite well, actually, which was cool. But, yeah, I didn't get the greatest sleep, and I know what you're thinking, gee, what's Shorty been up to? But unfortunately, very little. All that happened was, so probably weeks ago, was going up with this couple, and they're friends with another couple. They're going up, staying in this accommodation. They're like, Shorty, do you want to tag along, Because I didn't know too many people here. And I was like, yeah, sure, that sounds good. I didn't really know how else I was going to get there and stay, etc. So it sounds like a good plan. And then on the way up yesterday, it was, oh, by the way, so-and-so, they just had a baby 6 weeks ago. So, he'll be staying with us. I was like, oh, shit, okay, fuck. Cute little baby, etc. But babies don't sleep too well, mate. Let me tell you, that bastard was crying. I shouldn't be so mean to a 6-week-old. But, it was a bit of a preview into dad life. And maybe Shorty's not ready. Who knows? But, it was a good night, though. Like, the cocktails came out. I was knocking some Summersby's back. And, yeah, by the time the espresso martinis wore off at about 1 a.m., I'm just lying there in bed thinking, you know what? It's not the comfiest bed, but I reckon I'm ready to finally have a snooze. And the baby was just going off. Yeah, it's a different feeling waking up to a baby crying. I don't think I've experienced that before, so that's a bit of fun. But question 2: do you know how to tie a tie? Shorty has many weaknesses, and tying a tie is just another one of those. And I was put to the test, mate. So we're getting ready, and normally I'm with the boys, and there's always one of the lads that knows how to tie a tie, and he's doing them all, and it's probably a skill that I just probably should have learnt by now, but I haven't. And so there's just the two girls, the two guys, and we're probably at that age where maybe I'm a little bit beyond asking another man to tie my tie. I've probably got to lift my game in that department, but I'm waltzing around being like, shit, I thought this was, when they're kind of pre-done, like you wore it last time and you loosen it and all you got to do is just kind of tighten it up and position it. Nah, full done, like it's loose, it's out. Shit, I'm going to have to get someone to help me out here. And I asked one of the fellas, and thankfully he could do it. But he was the dad, like he's helping his wife, he's helping the baby, and we're a little bit pressed for time because we've come up from Geelong, and things just take a bit longer when you got a little one around. And one of the other fellas was like, "Oh mate, here's a little TikTok video. Just try and do it yourself." And I've tried to do it myself, and given it a reasonable go, but I could not for the life of me. The knot was fine. I couldn't get the bloody length. So it was down like in between me legs sort of range. Now I'm thinking a tie probably goes down to maybe a touch below belly button or, sort of around that, not below the waist. It wasn't below the waist, man. It was even further. It's hanging like hamstring sort of areas. And I'm like, shit. I said to Jackson, I'm like, mate, I've got no fucking idea. I'll keep trying. I can't work this bastard out. And whenever you're getting ready for a wedding, things are a bit more chaotic. I'm like, I've asked him once. I'm not going to ask again. Like, he's obviously got enough on his plate. I'm not going to be like, hey, mate, I know you're making the pram up there and, etc. Like, but could you just do my tie? I didn't want to be that guy. So what did Shorty do? He went the old tuck option. I tucked the tie into the pant and just did the jacket up and pretended like nothing else was to worry about. Not the finest moment. Not sure how shameful that is. There might be some stylish men out there that go, Shorty, mate, you've had a howler. There might be others that go, well, they couldn't tell. Who's to know? So, yeah, I don't think anyone knew at the ceremony. You know, I was mainly sitting down, whatever. And then he fixed it up for the reception and we were good as gold. But, mate, Shorty has to lift in that area. But that's just a little side note. I've probably waffled on for a little bit, as I tend to do. But I would really like your thoughts. Do you know how to tie a tie? Not an easy skill. I made progress yesterday, but there's still a bit of work to do, I think. So, yeah, let's take a look at my side, shall we? I really would love to just plateau, not changing rank much. I'd love that because I've got some good trades coming up. I'd also love some fucking decent internet, mate. Are we connected here or what? Jesus, mate. Anyway, so I'm bringing Dawson in finally, and maybe Bailey Smith. Or Jesus Christ, mate. Yeah. Nah, fair enough. That's about where I probably felt it deserved to be. Significant drop in rank, probably fair. Let's have a look at the team. Nothing to panic about, but I still feel like James Sicily, fucking 63. What the fuck? That's pathetic. Jesus Christ. Well, that backline has gone absolute shit. That is where we've done it. Dacos is down, but I feel like everyone has him. Stewart, nothing too bad. Same with Sinclair. But Sicily, fuck me. That is a disaster. McKenna, yeah, he's gone. Cincotta or Chincotta, whatever he is. Good. Bontempelli, what a star he is. Oliver went to VC. I was at the wedding and I was like, gee, it's about 7 o'clock. I better check the score and see if I need to do the old loophole. And I did, which was nice. Green, good. Cornelio, bad. So that's really pissed me off as well. Jack Steele came in, solid. Ashcroft, not good. He's got to go. McVee, solid. Wilmot, better than expected. Davey, he's a spud, but, low expectations. English, gun. Rowan Marshall still doing good things. He did have a bit of a ankle concern, I think, late in the game, so I'll watch that one. Taranto just keeps doing his thing. Dunkley was enormous. Rosie, rock solid. Whoa, Jack Zeeble, 179. Holy shit. That is nuts. And we still couldn't go any decent. Sheasel, fantastic, and Mitchell just not quite the early times that he was going, but still okay. So let's get the old notepad out, and I'm going to put last week behind me. I've had 2 back-to-back price drops or rank drops, which is a little disappointing. So we need to make some trades, which I was always going to do, but McKenna's 305 to Dawson, who's, I'm guessing, like 650 something, maybe 656, 654, even better. 654, so what's that? Geez, that's about 350. Let's just call it 350. And then I think, so this is, Ashcroft has to go. And I think I'm going to bring in Atkins. So I think I'm going to bring in Atkins, right? Now he's 203, so that'll get me like plus 170, which is handy. I know he didn't score amazing on the weekend, but his role just looks good. I think I like it. Now, I'm just wondering, do I bring in Bailey Smith? Now, if Adam Treloar is out for a while, I think I bring in Bailey Smith. Now, my other options, initially I was thinking Lachie Neale, but now I'm thinking, well, I might get him in a couple of weeks now because he's going to go well down. Even Sard. I've got Sard on the radar. He'll be in a nice price bracket soon enough. Well, he is already. And Laird as well, back-to-back hundreds, like low hundreds. So he's on the drop as well. And I'd imagine his break-even's, probably one. What have we got here? I think it'd be 140 plus. Yeah, 149. So, again, on the drop. And, I mean, Bailey Smith, it's one of those ones where I feel like he could be a top 6 forward, top 8 forward maybe. Particularly if Treloar is not in there. I wouldn't mind seeing some centre bounce action. Break even to 69. So we're probably not going to get him much cheaper. I think these will probably be up by now. Yeah, they're up. So where was he? What? 0% centre bounce. Is this serious? He didn't attend a centre bounce. What? That's fucking crazy talk. Yeah, okay. That's weird. I mean, I did not expect that. What does old fan footy say in terms of a role? Where is he? Rotating the midfield. Well, was he? So you got Liberatore and even Adam Treloar. Yeah, right. Caleb Daniel, 48%. Anyway, well, yeah, that's something I can think about. But so if we look at that, basically I've got 540 there. If you want to chuck the 170 they get from Atkins, that's 710 to play with. Then if you want to take away the 350, what's that, like 660, 360? So 360 to play with, and Phillips has to go. So what's Phillips? 270. 270 plus 360 is like 630, isn't it? Is that right? 270 plus 360. Oh, daddy, we got extra cash. Oh, no, I just typed it wrong. I thought I was right. Yeah, right, 630. So I guess that is where it's all at. Do I just go bang with like one of the super dogs and just, not overcomplicate it? Who else could I maybe get? I'm thinking maybe I should just, let's not overcomplicate it. Maybe Shorty. What have we got around here? So basically anyone from, Sam Walsh, not a bad option. Dude, Chera's going better than I thought, yeah. Sammy Walsh is a fair chance. I just love watching him play. So he could be a chance. I think he'd have a 120 plus break even. Yeah, 125. But that's, it's gettable. So, yeah, it's something to think about. But I do feel like I just have to beef up my lines. And, I feel like that'll go a long way just to get rid of those low scores from McKenna and, not that you expected from Ashcroft. I mean, I had premiums that were down, but there wasn't too much wrong with this side. There's just too much exposure of guys that can score 50. So I just need to get rid of some of those. So once Phillips turns into a premium, Ashcroft turns into Atkins, who I think can give me a solid 70 most weeks, I'll only have one of McVee or Wilmot on the field, and hopefully I can just loophole most of that. We'll see how we go. But that's how we went this week. I'm bloody tired. Maybe a bit more of a random video tonight. I was pretty much just brainstorming live those last 5 or 6 minutes, so that may or may not have been interesting, but gives you a bit of an insight to some of my thoughts. I'll be going live on Wednesday night, as always, 7:30. Fantastic turnout last week, guys, so I'd love to see most of you guys back, taking your questions, talking a bit of trash, doing the old quiz at about 8:45 most weeks. So be great to see you there. I'm going to get editing on this one. But yeah, if you've got any questions, I do my best to get to the review comments throughout the week. My later video I rarely do, but chuck a comment in. If not, I'll always get back to you on the old live session. So talk to you soon, guys. Cheers.